will be on how money can influence the mind and the fact that money is just a tool, right? You can never buy a mind. I hope you can't. But yeah, one of those is stronger than the other. We think we sometimes have it backwards, right? The mind is stronger than money. So which one do you want to master, right? Because if you master money, it's just an illusion, comes and goes. Mastering the mind, woo! Now you got a weapon. But anyways, that is the topic in today's show. We are going to talk about how money works. What is it? What good is it? Any? What does the Bible have to say? Right. So with money, I mean, let's be real, right? Money makes the world go around, pays bills. It's a tool, but if you really think about it, money is just transferred energy. That's all money is, right? So if you think about it that way, that's what really money is. The problem is that a lot of people get in the habit of making money first, right? And then you start thinking that the reason we're alive is to make money. It doesn't matter who you are, what you want to become, or what you want to learn. You just know you got to, chase after money. And that's the problem because it becomes an illusion and you surround yourself around this world filled with money. Go outside, right? From the homeless person who doesn't have money to the billionaire who has money. I mean, you meet all kinds of people. And usually their status, right? Their money status, that determines who they are. And that's not right. That's not how that works, right? According to the Bible. Um, but yeah, money has this sort of, you know, sexiness appeal to it, right? Like it can get you things, it can buy you happiness, it can get you more things, and it can help that relationship. It can, the thing is, would you buy your soul? How much will that cost? Right? Well, can you buy your soul? Can you buy someone's soul? I don't know. But does, your soul, why do you think that way? Because your soul has value, right? And for some people, they don't even care what a soul is. They know about money. But to somebody who's more spiritual, they're going to be like, you know, well, how much money would it take to get your soul, if any? I mean, for me, I love my soul. And I could just start off by saying that money's not a bad thing, right? You gotta understand. You gotta wrap your head around it. Right? It's a good little whisker that you gotta control because it can start to play mind tricks and play with your relationship, play with who you are, your identity. You come into this whole world thinking that life is limitless. You can do anything. Then you start realizing that, oh, we get salaries. It takes this kind of money to get this car, to get this house, to get this status. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna chase after that because it makes more sense, right? Like it will benefit me, right? And that selfishness, that attitude ends up getting us in trouble because great example is like a provider, right? A provider that gives to his family. When you go and ask him, "Hey, who are you working for?" First thing he should say or would say would be, "My family." Right? I got to feed them. Things take money. I don't have time, and there's nothing wrong with that. The issue is that if you keep money on your mind as first place, right? Because, and I'm just gonna start off here because I want to share my faith. Is that in the Bible, Matthew 6:33, seek the kingdom first, and then all these things will be added upon you. What does that mean? I think it's pretty simple, right? We have this backwards formula that, like, once I get this house, once I get this car, once I get this status, once I get more money in my bank, then I'll believe in God, or God gave it to me, or this is how this works. He's a genie. And it's never like that. It's never like that. I stay away from that, if anything. But seek the kingdom first, and then all these things will be added upon you. So you should try that first, right? Because in the end, instead of going this long way, take the shortcut. Boom, you get everything you want. You just got to put God first. But in the end, I always tell people, how does money influence the mind? Simple. Greed, right? It's greedy. It, it's just this emotional roller coaster or state of mind, right? Like the more you have, the more you'll be better off. And it's not true. I work with plenty individuals, investors, lawyers, doctors. They had a lot of money. Sometimes I'm like, how much? How do you even get there? But they'll tell you, hey, this is nothing. Or some will say, this is everything. Right? I worked hard for this. Took years. I put this first. Problem is, it's like you don't take it with you die with it when you die because money is gonna stay around this world. You're not right. You're gonna go. You're gonna be underneath, and I guess we get into this complex system of man. Money is powerful, right? Money has power, influence. You can do that. So of course, money influences your mind, right? I hate when people say, "No, I do it for the kindness of my heart," and then you realize, oh, he wants a check. I say that because that's the illusion, that's the deceitfulness of it, and you have to tame it. Right? I'm not saying it's evil in itself, but the love of it. That's where you begin. Why it can corrupt you. It can make you think something real when it's really not. Right? You give somebody $1 million the next day. What do? Oh man, they go on a frenzy. They go buy a car, buy a house, buy a Lamborghini, go buy a wife. I don't even know. I mean, to me, did you really buy it? Are you buying someone's love? Or are you just buying someone's time? Because to me, that money, the illusion of money and chasing these things is like we're filling a hole that just it's like sand. It just goes right through you. Once you get it, you're like, okay, what's next? And back to the Bible verse of seek the kingdom first, and then all these things will be put on you. That to me makes more sense than the other way, right? Because the logic behind that is like you're going through this escapade expedition in life and you're thinking, "Oh, that's going to fix me. That's going to fix me. That's going to fix me. Oh, let me do it." And it's all temporary. It's all temporary, right? I don't know where we go after when we die. I really don't. I think I know, and I hope so, especially my faith now. But all I'm trying to get at is